So I'm going to talk to you today about the grade 7 assessment in numeracy for the province of Manitoba. I'm here on the Manitoba Education and Training webpage, and we're going to go to on the left-hand side here where it says Middle Years Assessment. Now, they call this the Middle Years Assessment because in grade 7, the teachers assess students on mathematics and student engagement. Grade 8 is about reading and writing, so it's not like in grade 3 where you're doing two things at the same time that year. But mathematics is grade 7 as well as student engagement, and grade 8 is reading and writing. There's a lot of information here, so I'm going to let you do a lot of pieces here, but I'm going to go down towards here and please make sure under grade 7 mathematics and student engagement that you read through the support document here. It's under English program, and the support document here is here. There's a ton of ideas as well as the exemplars for how to assess student work. There's some really great information here. I'm going to come back to that in just a moment and go through each one of the competencies, but I do want to make mention of this piece right here. This is where you'll know the collection of assessment results. They still have the dates for 2017, 2018 here, but generally this happens in the month of February. So about a week before February begins, the CAR website will be open to enter in results and enter in the computer, and all the data is collected online, which goes in line with which students were enrolled in that class at the beginning of the year. So make sure you touch base here for the dates, but it also has right here beside it under letter for provincial assessments and test schedules that will give you the dates that you need for always the current school year and the coming school year. They're pretty good with keeping that information current. So going into the key competencies that they represent in mathematics, there's 5 areas. The first is that students orders fractions. Now, because you're in the middle of the grade 7 year, they want you to assess a mid-grade 7 levels of performance. For this outcome, this really could be looking at a grade 6 outcome, because grade 6 is when improper fractions are introduced, and grade 7 fractions outcomes has to do with addition and subtraction. So ordering fractions here, meeting grade level is just using the symbols. But the mid-grade 7 as well as the lower grade 7 is using pictures or symbols and connecting the symbols to the pictures. In the same sort of way, students ordering decimals these are definitely lower outcomes than grade 7, but the not meeting is just using 2 decimal places with the whole number being being 0. So you're just doing a very small number. Order decimals with any front number to 2 decimal places, and orders decimals to 3 places. Okay, so the third competency is that students understand that a given number can be represented in a variety of ways. Where this is different than the grade 3 is that you're definitely looking at fractions and decimals and percents and ratios all the way going along, but you're making sure that it's not about whole numbers here, that you're definitely using the real number system. The fourth competency is that students use number patterns to solve mathematical problems. So rather than counting by 1, you're not just making a table, but you're looking at using graphs to help you predict numbers, as well as writing an algebraic expression. And the last one is that students use a variety of strategies to calculate and explain a mental math problem. So if students can only do one method, or using paper and pencil, this is not meaning. Approaching is that they can only do one strategy, but they can explain the reasoning, but it's not that traditional strategy. And the meaning level would be that they're using a variety of strategies depending on whatever problem that was asked of them. So those are the 5 different competencies for the grade 7 Manitoba assessment in number sense and number skills.